Welcome to Cru Connect. My name is John Schneider, and I serve as the team leader for Cru here in Tampa Bay. It's great being with you as we continue going through the book of Philippians. We're in chapter 2, verses 19 through 30. And just to give you a reminder of where we've come the last few weeks, chapter 2 began with a real encouragement from Paul to the Philippian believers. He wanted them to have the same mind, the same spirit, the same attitude as that of Jesus, that they would put others above themselves. And then he spent time just worshiping Jesus and talking about how amazing he is. Then he comes back to the believers in Philippi again and tells them, live out the gospel in your life. Shine like stars in the universe. God is working in you to will and to act according to his good purpose. And then we see two people that Paul specifically holds up as examples of people who've done this. Timothy and Epaphroditus. Timothy traveled with Paul. He's introduced actually in chapter 1, verse 1. This is a letter coming from Paul and Timothy. Epaphroditus was from Philippi. He actually came to Paul to meet his needs by bringing a gift from the church there. And as Paul describes them and talks about them, I want you to consider the words he uses. What would it look like for others to describe you in the same way Paul describes Timothy and Epaphroditus? What are the things that you would need to keep doing in your walk with Jesus? What are the things that you need to change or maybe start doing? Also, I want you to think about the fact that serving God was costly. There's a sacrificial service described here. And I want you to consider why the gospel is so great that it's worth you sacrificially serving him. And finally, maybe there's others that you know of who are on the mission field or serving God sacrificially in some way. Consider what it might look like for you to support them in the work God has before them. Hope you have a wonderful discussion tonight, and thanks again for being here.